Now, cutting across, Digvijaya Singh has sparked a row, a new video from the same platform where Digvijaya had said that Savarkar had backed eating beef is now doing the rounds on social media. In the new video here, Digvijaya Singh has said, while 40 to 50-year-old women like Prime Minister Narendra Modi, women or girls, younger girls who wear jeans and use mobile phones are not very impressed with the Prime Minister. This is his words, Digvijaya Singh's words. In fact, the poll calculation here that reeks of sexism has sparked yet another row. Let's take a look.
हिंदू धर्म का कोई हिंदुत्व के साथ कोई संबंध नहीं है. वो दोनों ने लिखा.
Two contentious remarks on the same platform. Digvijaya Singh, the outspoken Congress leader, has quoted back-to-back controversies after claiming Savarkar backed beef eating on Saturday.
गौमांस खाना में कोई खराबी नहीं है. ये सावरकर जी ने खुद ने कहा है.
The former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister has now raised eyebrows with his remarks on women voters that reeks of sexism.
जो 40 और 50 साल की महिलाएं हैं, वो थोड़ा सा मोदी से ज्यादा प्रभावित हैं. लेकिन लड़कियां जो जीन्स पहनती हैं, मोबाइल रखती हैं, वो इससे प्रभावित नहीं है.
Digvijaya also dragged Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi into the row by quoting her over the sexist remark.
प्रियंका जी ने एक बहुत बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग बात हमारे दिमाग में बात नहीं आई, लोगों ने बताया कि दिग्विजय जी जो 40 और 50 साल की महिलाएं हैं, वो थोड़ा सा मोदी से ज्यादा प्रभावित हैं.
This isn't the first time Digvijaya has quoted controversy over sexist remarks. In 2013, the Congress MP launched a political firestorm while campaigning for his party's Mandsaur candidate, Meenakshi Natarajan.
मीनाक्षी नटराजन जी आपकी लोकसभा की सदस्य हैं. मुझे भी 40-42 साल का अनुभव है. मैं भी पुराना जौहरी हूँ राजनीतिज्ञों का. थोड़ी सी बात पता पड़ जाता कौन फर्जी है कौन सही है. ये 100 टन माल है.
Digvijaya's comments left the BJP seeing red, calling it a disgraceful comment against women.
नारी को वोट की सामग्री मत समझो. ये पूज्य है, ये वंदनीय है, और वंदनीय के बारे में उम्र और उसका आकलन करना आपका धर्म नहीं कहता. इसलिए राजनीति को राजनीतिक तरीके से करो. भारत की बेटियों को अपमानित करने का षड्यंत्र मत करो.
With the all-important election season just round the corner, will Digvijaya's comments add to the Congress's electoral struggles? Bureau Report, India Today. All right, let me cut across to our panelists here. Charu Pragya joining us, BJP spokesperson. We have Syed Abbas, who's a political commentator as well. Charu, I'll start with you. A big smile I see there. Here is Digvijaya Singh on a platform while he speaks of Savarkar not opposing to eating beef. He also in the same breath speaks of how Priyanka Gandhi allegedly told him that women between the age of 40 to 50 may like Narendra Modi, but those younger, or at least those wearing jeans and carrying mobile phones, not sure what he's implying at that, those women do not favor Prime Minister Modi. Your take on that? You're a woman yourself. How do you look at this?
Nabila, you know, I'm under 40 and coincidentally I am wearing jeans today. And Digvijaya Singh is the last person to figure on my list of politicians I may like. And I don't understand his obsession with what women are wearing, how women are looking, comparing their bodies, their faces to roads, for example. And it just reeks of sexism. It is actually so shameful that senior politicians, whichever party they may belong to, can make statements like this. Who are you to decide how intelligent a woman is by her age? Who are you to determine that her thought process is decided what she chooses to wear? Can a woman wearing a sari not have a very modern outlook in life? Or someone who's wearing jeans is supposed to be only of loose moral character as implied by Digvijaya ji even earlier. So I think politicians who are stuck in this patriarchal mindset need to come out of it. Women are much more than just objects to be looked upon and judged by what they are wearing, what age they are. And if you ask me, like on a lighter note, I think no political party needs to put in any kind of hard work to beat Congress. Their own leaders managed to do it very well entirely on their own. They need no help in losing.
Abbas, you heard what Charu had to say. She's wearing jeans and she looks up at Narendra Modi. Here was a statement made by Digvijaya Singh which sounded quite sexist, was unnecessary, spoken about women at a time when Congress party is hailing a campaign called Ladki Hu Lad Sakti Hu. While you're trying to empower women on one hand, on the other, here's a comment that's really disturbed a lot of women. Mostly those wearing jeans and with mobile phones.
Yeah, just adding to that very quickly, since our co-panelist is off air, Priyanka ji, I don't remember seeing her in jeans in recent times, and she's most definitely over 40. By that logic, Priyanka ji's next vote goes to Modi ji too.
All right, Charu, we heard you. I'm going to try and connect with Syed Abbas. We seem to have lost his connection, but before I connect him, Charu, is he back? Yeah, all right, he's back. Go on, Abbas. Not a very favoured comment there. Sounds very loose and sexist coming from a Congress party leader, a party that endorses women empowerment, etc. Here is a man who says those who wear jeans and use mobile phones. What exactly was this categorization?
Firstly, I'm truly honoured to be on this esteemed panel, with two of the most young, powerful women, one in the media, yourself, Nabila ji, and Charu Pragya, my dear friend, who's doing exceptionally well in politics. First and foremost, let me tell you, I absolutely do not advocate the comment of Mr. Digvijaya Singh with respect to this. I think it is absolutely uncalled for. Also, as a matter of fact, it is not just the Congress party, but also my dear friend Charu Pragya must understand and condemn the statements made by their own leaders. Pradhan Mantri Modi ji said 50 crore ki girlfriend. He made fun of Renuka Chaudhary, member of parliament. Also, he called Sonia Gandhi ji a Jersey cow. I think these are also sexist. This is also wrong. If Congress is wrong, Bharatiya Janata Party is wrong. I think me, yourself, Charu Pragya ji, we must come together as young people in our own respective fields and condemn across party lines those respective leaders, be it anybody, a Rahul Gandhi or a Modi ji, or even a Kiran Rijiju who made a meme out of it. He compared the laughter of Renuka Chaudhary in the parliament to Ravana's sister, showing that how deplorable it is. So therefore, Digvijaya Singh is wrong. So is the other party leaders, anybody and every politician who comes out and makes a sexist comment is wrong.
You categorically say what Digvijaya Singh said was not right. It was a remark that had a tone of sexism in it.
Absolutely uncalled for statement. There was no need for it whatsoever. And if Bharatiya Janata Party is blaming the Congress, I think they should also take the blame when they made out and made such sexist comments, which were completely uncalled for.
But nonetheless, Abbas, what do you think Digvijaya Singh was trying to insinuate? What do you think he really meant by saying that 40 to 50 age group women like Modi and those the others don't, the younger generation don't?
I think it's as good as yours or Charu's, they would react. It is completely laughable matter. I think Mr. Digvijaya Singh is born to a woman. He is raised by women. I'm sure he's a father, he's a brother, and so on and so forth. I think what is the use? I think when it comes to politics, I think how much ever practical or pragmatic you try to get. If you're playing to the gallery, you're trying to be a good orator. But this is uncalled for. इस बात पे दिगी जी या मोदी जी, आप दोनों को ही वोट नहीं मिलेंगे. जो भी sexist comment करता है, be it of any party, it is absolutely uncalled for. The same woman and the same woman power.
Abbas, here also was a tone, apart from the sexist tone there, Digvijaya Singh also seemed to have been referring to an age bracket, the younger age bracket, which does not favour Narendra Modi in this country. Do you reckon with that idea?
I truly believe that the new age woman is a thinking woman. I think the power or house of India today is Nari Shakti. I applaud Priyanka Gandhi ji on one end when she said, Ladki hu, lad sakti hu. Bilkul, that is the courage of the woman. And putting them at any age bracket. Sorry, sir, let me tell you, according to the recent study, women are much more powerful than us men, be it mentally, emotionally, and physically.
We got that
well.
point, Abbas, but what Digvijaya Singh seems to be insinuating here is that the forward women are not in favor of Modi. Do you believe that point or that what he was trying to suggest there?
Yeah, Nabila ji, it's plain stupid to think that women who wear jeans are forward or backward. That is completely a stigma in their head. That is uncalled for. I believe women in a sari, women in a jeans, women in any apparel is a leader, is bold, fearless, courageous, and they have every right to choose their leader, be it a Rahul Gandhi or a Modi ji. Please don't go on what a woman wears, because women by far must be judged by their own abilities and not by what they wear.
All right. Abbas, do you agree that women at large love Prime Minister Modi?
Well, that's a brilliant question. I will say I'm completely stumped by it. But let me tell you, if you see the recent consensus of the women voting pattern, I think that is a secret ballot. I do not know who you voted for, or I can guess who Charu voted for. So it's up to you women. Nabila ji, do you think that Modi ji is the icon to look forward to for women?
I think he's a charismatic man, and I'd stop at that.
Wonderful, good to know that.
All right, Abbas. Charu, a quick word on that. While you have Priyanka Gandhi hectically pushing for women empowerment, statements like these come like almost a self-goal for the Congress.
Nabila, you know, I appreciate everything that my friend Syed Abbas ji has just said, because it shows his in-depth understanding of polity. You cannot objectify women and then call yourself a leader in this country. But answering what you just asked me, I think speaking from a neutral point of view, if Priyanka ji actually calls out Digvijaya Singh for statements like this, it'll be better. Because here she is talking about ladki hu lad sakti hu, and yet not standing behind women in her party repeatedly, not once but multiple times. And we have seen in recent times, whether it is comments made about rape, whether it is this most recent one made by Digvijaya Singh, she has to speak out against it. You cannot just distance yourself from a statement like that and say the party has to do it.
I think Charu is absolutely right. I'm glad she's called out. Yes, certainly. I think we need to hold Priyanka Gandhi ji accountable for her statements. Ladki hu, lad sakti hu. It is the same reason why she came very strongly against Ramesh Kumar, Congress party MLA here in the Karnataka Assembly, who made such a loose, uncalled for sexist statement. But what action did you take against the speaker who laughed in the same Karnataka Assembly, who's from the BJP? What do you have to say, Charuji, about Modi saying 50 crore ki girlfriend, jersey cow to Sonia Gandhi, comparing Renuka Chaudhary's laughter to Ravana's sister? Why no action against your respective party leaders? All
right. I think I have time just enough for that much. Thank you very much, Charu. Thank you, Abbas, for joining us with those details. But here's UP elections in other states, at least 5 states going into polls, and it appears the poll pitch only peaking as we approach the poll dates. We're going to continue tracking all those developments there on India Today. Thank you for now.